each of you to type up meeting notes and email them to me. Like as if I'm another architect that you work with at the firm, and I couldn't come out to the site visit, and you are saying, okay, so my coworker, I'm going to let you know everything I learned from the clients and about the site. So, and I'll just get an email from each one of you that is your meeting.
A community project, sort of barn raising thing, that was involving high school students and was just offering an alternative kind of education and something that engaged folks in design, like young people in design and construction. And I love that idea. It's a part of my just sort of reason for being an architect, that design can be a part of our lives. Bringing it into teaching is something that's been here and then a part of my career. So when I first got into it, I was teaching at Georgia Tech, so undergrads. So that experience is really about just introducing people to the world of making things and how you think about making things. I learned that that's what Houses for Higher Education was in part going to do. I know that it's also about building it. I wanted to join. And the thing that's so great about it too is that it steps out of this classic architect mold and allows it to be design build. And that's really what Land and Shelter does. We're always trying to bridge that gap and be part of projects all the way through to the. So Houses for Higher Education was a perfect fit. We talked about it in the office and said, this is definitely what we want to do. It's engaging in Carbondale. It's getting kids involved with design that don't have another opportunity. And it's also just a place for us to practice the design build thing. So, I mean, it is what we do day to day. So the way that we've really approached it is it's going to be their project. So they're the architect. So when we meet with the contractor or when we meet with the client, each student is practicing being the architect. And I, try not to chime in, but occasionally do. But so when you're teaching someone how to do that, how to play that role, you really have to think about what are the best things to do or not do. So when we're coaching the students about, okay, we have a client meeting coming up. What do you want to get out of this? I have to think about, well, what would I want to get out of it? And then have that be the same goal that the students then actually execute. And I get to watch.
It's like the slant, but you also have just kind of a little overhang in the front. Another option would be to have the double slant, but with only 2 walls.
Well, we're a small office in a small town. So the way that we build and have jobs is always through referrals. But I would put it at so far like 30 or 40.
30 or 40, wow.
And so that's $4,000.
Yeah.
We should be offering real skills to students. This is offering a real skill to students. They should still learn how to conjugate verbs. But I wish you could learn what you needed to know to have a job. And this is, I think, fits into that. I feel happy about it.